Wow, it's a holly jolly Christmas and a happy new year. There's a friend in the deli and it is all year.
You think one of the lines is in the deli?
Yeah. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Rudolph's got his nose. He rides all night with the other reindeer and then he goes.
Huh.
Da, 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 da. We all go to the deli.
It is nice they make a stop at the deli. A very Northeast Christmas.
Yeah. Well, we got delis here.
Do you?
Yeah. Langer's, Cantor's.
No.
Those are delis, my man. And they've been here. They're institutions. Although I did go to.
But you can't make a stop at Langer's.
Right, because it's all the way on the. It's in like mid city and on.
Well, no, it's a whole thing.
Oh, sure. The last time I went there,
I feel like a deli you could just grab a sandwich.
Sure, yeah, no, we definitely don't have those. So you're right. The last time I was at Cantor's, I was sitting across from. I don't even. Was
Seth
it
Rogen?
Was it a date? I don't remember.
George Carlin.
No, it was neither of those. But
you took a date to Cantor's?
Yeah. Well, it was years ago, and a cockroach, like scurried past her and then ran into like because they're the built, they're the seats that are built into the structure of the whole thing, and they got planters behind them, and the roach just like went into clearly it knew where it was going because it clearly, the way that the roach ran, it was evident that.
Do you find that roaches often don't know where they're going?
Well, no, it just looked like it was going there with purpose. Like,
Sure.
Oh, here we go into my garage.
Every restaurant has.
No, not like this.
I remember one time we were at a nice restaurant in Brooklyn, and there was a roach on the wall, and people started noticing it and going, "Ugh!" And I remember some woman was like, "We want money off our bill," and the guy was like, "It's New York City, lady. What do you want us to do? There's roaches and rats everywhere."
I was at another restaurant, Casa de Campo.
You're asking me. I didn't.
The one, the Mexican one here in L.A.
Casita
del Campo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you knew what I was talking about.
But you said I was at another restaurant. Casa del Campo?
Oh, it's so close to Casita del Campo.
I thought you were asking me if you were there. I don't know.
No. Jeez. Anyway, I was there with the date. Again,
nice.
I don't know how long ago. It was like a couple of years ago.
Sick.
And I saw a roach.
Dude,
crawling.
Papa roach over here.
She was against the wall. And we were like in this
Why was she
corner
standing
little
like that?
two-person. No, it was a two-person little booth. And I said, "Oh my God, there's a roach." And she took her napkin and just kind of like turned around and went and killed it.
Damn.
And then it just like plunk died right there. And I said, "Should we leave or something?" She said, "No, I got it." So
damn, I love that.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was cool. Damn, I don't think I've ever seen a roach in
a restaurant
in LA.
Consider yourself lucky. They're everywhere, man. They're in Koreatown big time. That's what the exterminator told me when I thought that I had a roach. I saw one roach in my apartment. And he said,
"Maybe he's just racist."
It was just a scout. No, I guess it had
just
nothing.
A scout.
Yeah, sometimes the roaches just come in and check out your shit. And go, "Oh, cool, nice decorations, dude," and then they leave.
Okay.
Yeah, and when he walked,
didn't you call him because you saw one roach?
I saw. Yeah, that's what I. Yes,
that's so.
I saw one, and then I called my landlord and I said, "Hey, I saw a roach," and he said, "Oh, fucking shit." And then he called the exterminator, and the exterminator gave me this whole fucking protocol that involved cleaning out my entire kitchen. So I put everything in bags, and I put it all in the living room, and the guy came in to do the treatment and immediately walked in and said, "You don't have roaches." I would know. There's a smell. You would see droppings and stuff. And I said, "So I didn't need to do all that?" And he said, "No. I could have just come in for an inspection. I can still spray if you want."
Did they bring the dog? I love the dog.
No, but I've got a whole... Oh, are you talking bed bugs?
Oh, yeah, that's for bed bugs. All right.
I've got a bed bug story. Maybe I'll save it because it was a conspiracy and I sounded insane, but I was correct.
So
I didn't. Long story short, I didn't have bed bugs.
Okay, so you're not going to save it.
No, I will. I'll save it for later. Check. Hey, Steve Slut, you freaking dirty slut.
Oh, yeah, you got to
Hey,
get it within the first.
Yeah, slut, you big Steve slut. I know you want to check the disclaimer in the description box, don't you? You fucking slut. Yeah, check it. Make sure that we don't get sued. So that's that.
They did try to sue us last time because it wasn't in the first 10 minutes or something.
Steve made it known to
but
us.
We beat the charges.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Honky at the Beat Man. Kramer, when I get done with you. Yeah.
Are you ready for a Trillionaire mindset?
Fill me up, Arrow. Bitcoin solves this. Bitcoin 100,000.
We got a live stream next week, December 15th. What day is that? Thursday, December 15th.
Is it same time?
At 3
same
p.m.
time as last time. 3 p.m.
Pissed.
6 p.m. East. And we figured out what the sound problem was, but we're still going to do it. We thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And
it turns out it's on your end. It's your guys' fault.
It's not our fault.
Yeah, it's not ours.
It's all of your computers.
Yeah, everybody's computer is fucked up. If you have a Dell or
Apple, Microsoft.
Well, Microsoft is an operating system, dipshit. So
they make tablets.
That's true. I take it back. Turns out I was the dipshit all along. Fuck. Anyway,
I cannot think of any other computer company.
Yeah, if you have a Gateway or a Compaq, HP, yeah, Alienware,
it's your fault.
It's your fault.
If you're running Linux.
Yeah. Actually, Linux is the only one.
Linux is the one where it will sound.
Yeah, it works with Linux.
Yeah.
And what's that one computer brand that nobody fucking touches because they're dirt cheap? Chromebooks. It works on Chromebooks.
No, a lot of people probably have Chromebooks. It doesn't work on Chromebooks.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. It doesn't.
If you're running Linux on the Chromebook, it will work.
It will work. So we recommend downloading Linux and downloading a bunch of third-party apps, and maybe it can get the sound to work. So in other news, we
dangerously close.
Yeah, by the time you get this, by the time you watch this, which is tomorrow for us and today for you, we'll be at the 50,000.
Unless something goes terribly wrong.
Yeah, unless something goes wrong, unless one of us says something really naughty.
Unless Joe Biden steps in, which is possible.
Why would he step in and stop that?
He's got a problem with us.
Hey, Jack, you gotta stop that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we will have hit the 50,000 threshold, so we're probably gonna kiss on the stream. I think, maybe that's what we'll do, right?
We'll kiss live.
Yeah, exactly.
That's more exciting for people.
Yeah, it is more exciting because anything can happen.
You won't be able to hear all of our sloppy unless you download Linux.
Yeah, you got to download. So remember to download Linux.
Otherwise, you're going to barely be able to hear the kiss.
Yeah, if you don't know what Linux is, congratulations on this, all the sex that you've had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also in other news, the Trader Treehouse, it's fucking coming, and I'm so sorry. It's just, it turns out that it's a lot harder.
The Treehouse is like, I'm gonna come.
It's coming. It's just taking a minute. Okay, I've got my friend Marshall.
Marshall's on it.
He's really good.
He's great.
This guy's like 31, and
he's
he looks
31.
He looks 20. It's insane. The fucker.
You don't trust this guy?
No, I trust him.
No, I'm talking to them.
No. And also, in case you haven't noticed, I'm a new man now. I got laser eyes. Bitcoin. I'm on Bitcoin mode. For the audio listener, I look so hot. It's insane.
You were telling me you were self-conscious.
Yeah, because I feel like I look fat.
Are you over it?
I don't know, man. I bought some. I went to, I was going to say Theranos, Sephora.
You bought, for what?
For eye cream.
Eye cream?
Yeah. I had to return something at H&M. H&M. Help me.
Help you what?
Say it. I'm saying it wrong.
H&M?
H&M, yeah.
Are you good?
Dude, get on my level. Jeez.
I don't think I ever will.
It's true. But I went there and then I walked over to Sephora at like 10:30 in the morning and there was nobody there. And I just said, my eyes look all fucked up. Can you help me? And the girl said, oh, yeah, it gets this eye cream. And it was like $100.
Your eyes are fucked up?
Yeah, she said, your eyes look fucked up. Did you just get contacts for the first time? You look like you're struggling over
No
there.
way.
No, she didn't. But I do feel it feels weird. And let me know if in the comments if I look fucked up.
What do you mean fucked up?
I don't know if I look like it's not natural.
You look different.
Like I have Tom York eye. You know how he's got
the
You know how he's got the smaller eye? I've got that.
dude. Can you pull up a picture of Tom York real quick? You do not have that.
I have that. I swear to God. The glasses are good at hiding it.
I'm looking at you right now. Tom York's eye is half closed.
It's like tiny, yeah. Mine, I do that, but naturally.
Which eye? I couldn't even tell.
This one. This one closes a little bit.
Well, you just closed it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Also, I had a cough, so I apologize if you hear me coughing. Yeah, see, I got that kind of shit going.
Look at his eye on that one.
Yeah.
You do not have that.
Oh, my eye's all fucked up. Turns out I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. It was all due to the eye.
Well,
man, look at Johnny Greenwood is just one. He looks like a fucking. I don't know. He looks like one of the creatures from Where the Wild Things Are turned into a man.
I think he looks all right.
Anyway, for the audio listener,
like
we're looking at pictures of the.
I think they got it.
Two guys.
Radiohead.
Yeah.
Well, let Ben sound off in the comments if he looks like a weirdo, a real creep, a real freak. You look fine. I will say you look different.
Yeah.
Obviously. I got one image of you in my head.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm seeing a different guy.
Yeah. Well, for all of you freaks out there who are crying, who cares? I am getting my glasses put in. I'm getting blue blocking lenses put in for looking at computer.
Great.
So I'll put them on or something. If I don't know.
You're already regretting.
No, I'm not at all. Not at all.
You're like, look, I'm gonna wear glasses.
It's nice to have the option to put them on if I need to, if I want to. It's all. By the way, this is all very hazy right now. That's the part that sucks. Is I'm still not used to it.
Can you see the screen?
Oh yeah, totally fine.
Oh,
I have 20/15 vision now. That means 20% of the time I can see 15 of the words or something. I don't know how it works. Nobody really knows actually how it works.
Yeah, it does. You could see whatever. You could see at 20 feet what other could see at 15 feet.
Oh, that's
or you
how
could
it
see
works.
at 15 feet what other people could see at 20 feet.
Okay. Hey everyone, we want to take another quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Uncommon Goods. If you haven't finished your holiday shopping yet, you're probably freaking out, huh? Because it's getting down to the wire. Well, don't panic, because we've got a secret source for incredible, original, handmade gifts. It's called Uncommon Goods. Yeah, uncommongoods.com. They've got the absolute best gifts for everyone in your life. We're talking mom, dad, teens, in-laws, your bestie, your one and only, your dog, your cat, your rat, your neighbor's cat, just everyone. And it's not just stuff you can find just anywhere. It's Uncommon Goods, all right? They've got unique and creative gifts, and they are often handmade by independent artists and makers.
Here's the thing. What do you want when people open the gift? You want them to say, oh my God, it's perfect. Where did you get this?
Yes.
But you're not going to tell them because you're going to give up your secrets.
No.
But this year, skip the gifts that scream last minute and find something truly original at uncommongoods.com.
Yeah.
With the holiday season quickly approaching, I've been shopping on Uncommon Goods to get really cool and unique presents this year, like a nitro cold brew maker for someone very special.
Is it me?
Nope, they know who they are. You're getting something cool. Plus, Uncommon Goods has great options for stocking stuffers that my friends and family are actually going to enjoy and use.
Uncommon Goods looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the U.S. They have the most meaningful, out-of-the-ordinary gifts anywhere. It's cool stuff, folks. And they also have this cool program called Uncommon Experiences that are kind of like virtual classes. They're unexpected opportunities to have fun and connect in new ways, from tarot card reading, lunar astrology charting, cooking and mixology classes, crafts, gardening, and so much more.
Anything you want, Uncommon Goods has you covered. From art and jewelry to kitchen, home and bar, Uncommon Goods has something for everyone, not the same lackluster gifts you could find just anywhere. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. They've donated more than $2.5 million to date.
To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/trill. That's uncommongoods.com/trill for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer, folks. Uncommon Goods. We're all out of the ordinary. Well, let's get right into it, huh? That's about a good amount of time of... I can't even see over... What are these, candy canes? Audio listeners, we've got a holiday set up here.
I want to talk to Candy
I
Cane.
want to talk to Candy Cane. Candy Cane. And we've got a mostly Christmas setup and then one pathetic little plastic menorah for me, the K word.
Well, there's a lot of online hate going around, and we didn't want to put a
For them?
put a target on our back.
Yeah. So put it on my chest instead.
Kanye is a viewer,
Yeah.
and
Shalom, Kanye. Shalom. Jesus Christ.
but he says he loves Jews. He just also loves.
Yeah,
Let's not talk. Let's not
anyway,
get into
I don't
the
know
fucking.
I don't know what his deal is. So listen, folks. We had last week. It was a big. I wanted to give everybody a quick little market update because that's what you tune in for, right? It's that and the shenanigans. Well, shenanigans aside, the market had that big rally last week from J Powell, basically making everybody go, "Oh, they're gonna slow down. Oh, the worst is behind us." Well, guess what happened? Just like the market does, it taketh and it giveth. And that last week it giveth, and this week it certainly did taketh because it already gave back all of those gains.
Fuck yeah.
It already gave it all back. And the S&P closed below the all-important long-term 200-day moving average just 3 days after closing above it for the first time in months. And this guy, what is his name? Nick Timir? How do you pronounce that? It looks Greek, right?
It does.
Timiraos?
Yeah.
Timiraos? I didn't know about this. You seem to have already known.
He's the guy. He's basically known as the person who gets the scoop before everyone.
And
He always has the tip before everyone else. Like when the pivot came in, he was the one who broke the story. He always breaks the story of the interest rate.
So he's plugging J Powell
Yeah.
on the side or something.
Doubt it, but
I wonder if any big hedge funds or something are trying to tap his phones or anything like that, or trying to butter him up, because this man has very valuable knowledge then, if that's the case, right?
I don't think it's like that. I think,
But if what he says kind of dictates, if he is the preferred journalist that the Fed kind of goes to whisper what they're wanting to telegraph to the market, wouldn't you want to? If you're crybaby Bill Ackman, wouldn't you want to cry in this guy's ear?
I guess so.
Get
He
him
seems
to
to
go
break
after
it
you?
pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I don't think he's sitting on it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I wonder how quickly he does break shit. Well, anyway, he suggested in an article on Monday that wage inflation could actually compel the Fed in next year to hike higher than the 5% the market is currently expecting. So there's this thing called the Fed's Fund Futures, which is basically, because the market is a casino, you can bet on just about anything. There is a market where people speculate on what the Fed's fund will be down the line, hence the name futures. And I think the market is pricing a 64% chance that it's going to top out at 5%. So, it's almost 50-50. But so now this week, everybody's thinking that the market kind of overreacted to the upside to Powell's comments. And it's this, I just wanted to cover this real fast because we talk about it enough and we don't want to rehash the same points. But basically, the Fed is in this tricky position, and as are we all, where nice nose ring.
Thank you.
Wow.
I knew you were going to look different,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, how can I steal Ben's thunder?
You certainly did.
Yeah. So I went and got my nose pierced just to spite you.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's powerful spite.
I'm petty, baby. I'm petty.
Damn. Speaking of, this, I can't make a good transition out of that. Fuck. Speaking of spite or something, I don't fucking know. But listen, so the longer shit is good, the more likely it is that shit will be worse when shit actually goes bad, right? That's the problem that we find ourselves in. We got a tight labor market. It's tighter than a church mouse's little butthole. And we got higher wages. It's higher than a teenager hitting a bong for the first time, right? Okay, everybody. So those two things mean what? It means that the economy is still running hot, which means what? That the inflation is going to stick around longer, which means what?
J-Pow might have to really jam the fucking button this time.
That the Fed has to keep the rates higher longer, and the market don't like that. And then that freaks out the market because then everybody's thinking, oh, shit, by the time all of this stuff turns around, it's more likely that it's going to actually hit way harder, because it's better to stop gradually from 60 miles an hour than slamming on your brakes because some dipshit ran over a turkey on the freeway. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
which happens all the time on the 101. That's what they don't tell you about coming to LA. Turkeys, wild turkeys are everywhere, dude.
All over the
Just everywhere, left and right. And that represents, I feel like Adam Sandler and Billy Madison, when he's given that speech, the puppy who lost its way. And he thinks that he's making sense because he's comparing it to the economy. It's just...
Yeah, I would say that's about right. That's what's happening right now.
Yeah. Anyway, basically the longer it takes Main Street to slow down, the harder it might crash when it does, because people are staving off the economic pain by dipping into their savings, which we're already seeing, just a little bit, borrowing more, putting more things on credit. But they are continuing to spend and do shit. So kind of like, all right, it's becoming a narrower and narrower window for the Fed to have its perfect little soft landing.
Yeah.
And I just thought that this was a fun little piece. So there's this company. Hey, you know North Face?
I'm familiar. I actually just found a sweater that it was in a dry cleaning bag.
Mm-hmm.
I blamed someone I dated years ago. I said, you stole my fucking North Face sweater.
Oh, man.
She was like,
it all along.
I didn't. I said, I know you did. You loved
gaslit
wearing
her.
it. I thought she had it. And you know why? You know what it was? We'll talk about it. We went to the Magic Castle, the Grove. We've never gone to the Grove. We went to the Magic Castle, and I was looking for my dress clothes. I was like, oh, they must be in this dry cleaning bag. This is the sweater.
Oh, man, that hurts. That hurts, dude.
Not really. I'm glad I found the sweater.
You know what? That's a great excuse to text her. You should reach out, man.
No.
No, you should reach out. Is this the most recent person?
No. This
years ago?
It's been lost for years.
Oh, wow. But now it's found.
Yeah. I think if I texted her now, she'd be like, why are you texting me about this?
Well, because I gaslit you about this sweater, and I found it.
She'd be like, I'm married. I have kids. I'd like it if you stopped reaching out.
Well, you're ugly. That's what you should say.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so yeah, I'm familiar with.
You got North Face.
That was a long way to say I'm familiar.
You also like Timberland, and not the producer. I mean, you do like him, but I'm talking about the clothing company. You go gaga over Timberland, man. You love that shit. He loves it. Okay, he's denying it right now, but he loves it.
I'm trying to rack my brain for Timberland. Vans.
We love
Come
Vans.
On. I always.
You got the Astro. You got the Grand Caravan. You got the.
Vans the car.
Yeah.
Okay, then no.
No, I'm kidding. I'm talking about the shoe.
Oh, yeah.
The
yes.
shoe. You got Dickies. And, of course, everyone's favorite, the hype beast mode, Supreme. What do they all have in common?
Emil wears all of those. No, I've really only just the Vans.
They're owned by VFC Corp. Yeah, that's right. Supreme, not so cool now, huh? You still want to buy that fucking brick for $50,000 or whatever the fuck? They bought VFC Corp. I think bought Supreme a couple years ago, but for over $1 billion.
What's the brick?
Supreme, almost as a big fuck you to everybody who's just buying their shit. They put a brick for sale that just says Supreme on it.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Christ.
Oh yeah.
Oh, at least
it's only a couple $100
reasonable.
now.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
Okay.
So anyway, VFC Corp.
It's nice when a brand reaches its apex and they go, now we're just gonna make you feel like an idiot.
Yeah, we're just gonna flip you the bird.
We're gonna say you're an idiot for even liking our stuff.
Yeah, they should sell shirts that say dipshit in the Supreme font. Well, they own all of that shit. So if you think of if you like a brand, they own many more than that too. But anyway, they lowered their guidance for fiscal year 2023 due to, quote, soft demand, particularly in North America. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. Who knows? That's kind of a bellwether. I feel like that's a middle class thing.
Not Supreme.
Not Supreme. Hey everybody, we want to take a quick break to thank another sponsor of today's episode. You know it, I know it, the people all love it. Public.com. That's right, our sponsor today is Public.com, an investing app where you can invest in stocks, ETFs, and crypto. What I love about Public is that it helps people be better investors. We are on Public, and you can see what trends we follow if you search for us in the app.
You know what I love about Public?
What?
You're not alone on Public,
That's
all right?
right.
There's a social aspect. You can follow other investors and share ideas. You got people like Phil DeFranco, Graham Stephan, Cody Ko, Shelby Church, and thousands more on this app. Plus, this is even better. Public doesn't sell your trades to market makers like other investment apps. They route the trades directly to the exchanges.
You'll get a free stock worth $3 to $300 when you go to public.com/Trill and create an account today.
And for a limited time when you sign up, you'll get up to $10,000 when you transfer your account from another brokerage, depending on the amount.
Oh,
See
boy.
additional terms and conditions in the description. Again, that's public.com/Trill.
Oh my God. Hey, you know who's one of the best performing stocks this year?
I do because you told me. Do you want me to pretend like I don't
Yeah,
know, or
let's
do you want me to
pretend.
pretend like I do know?
Let's pretend. I'm gonna give you a hint.
Duh.
Creamy.
Is it
Creamy.
face lotion?
White and creamy and warm and good and delicious. And you
Hot glue.
slurp it up.
Is it a hot glue company?
No. It's the favorite food of husbands when their wife goes out of town.
Porridge.
What? Who be eating porridge?
Me. Whenever my wife's out of town, I go, porridge again.
Damn, man. For me, when it was my dad, even though my mom didn't go out of town, it was like if she's going out for the night, I would always be thinking, damn, okay, we're getting pizza for sure. But my dad would be like, there's hot dogs thawing in the sink. I'm like, fuck. God damn it. All right.
I love hot dogs.
Yeah, but I don't like them homemade. I don't like eating hot dogs at home. I don't know how to cook it right.
All right.
I need a vendor to make the hot dog. Anyway,
It was
Campbell's
oatmeal. Oh.
Campbell's Soup.
Okay. Oh.
Which it's wild that Campbell's Soup is a publicly traded company, and yet here we are.
Why?
Because like who would
It's a huge company.
Yeah, but who would have thought that soup?
That's a bizarre line of reasoning.
Well, to me, it's like you remember the Allen Iverson thing.
Think about all the food companies that are publicly traded.
Yeah, you got
God.
Mondelez.
Did you just eat a can of Campbell's?
No, I ate my Belvita, man. You know, if I could buy stock in actually I can because they're made by Mondelez,
Okay.
and they also make Oreo.
So why is it so shocking that Campbell's
It's
would...
just surprising.
They've
'cause
got-
It's not sexy.
They
That's
had
the
a
thing.
whole damn... When we were kids, ad campaign. They were every TV commercial. Remember they had the football players?
Yeah.
It got of my Campbell's chunky.
Boy, I sure love my Campbell Soup after a great big game of football.
Yeah.
Boy, I sure love getting my head knocked in and then just straighten myself out.
Only
with
one
some
thing that can keep me from getting concussed.
tomato soup.
Campbell's
Campbell's.
Campbell's tomato soup.
There's one of my favorite tweets ever was from Gene Simmons from Kiss. Can you search Gene Simmons soup tweet? Because he tweeted a picture of this soup and he said soup again or something. Having soup again, ... Pathetic. It's great. Yeah, pathetic. It is, okay. So it is from 2014 and it is a very ugly picture of some unappetizing chicken noodle soup. It's clearly been microwaved because you can see it all stuck to the sides of this ordinary white bowl. And the caption is just pathetic, ... I hate soup. So why are you eating it, dude?
Maybe his wife's out of town.
Oh. Damn. Well, yeah, maybe.
All right. We
Well, anyway, all that's to say Campbell's is hitting 52-week highs because people are going dummy for that soup.
Yeah, but that might be a sign of things to come. People stocking up on canned goods.
Maybe, yeah. Or maybe they're just they finally tapped in and they did it right. They're putting fentanyl, just the right amount of fentanyl in the soup.
I doubt that's it.
People are getting fucked up off that soup, dude. I do love soup.
Or you know what? It's been a year for a couple years for canned goods. Between pandemic shopping,
Mm-hmm.
I know multiple people who were worried about, because where was the trucker? Remember that? The
Canada.
Freedom Envoy? Oh, yeah. I think people were worried that some of that was going to come here.
Yeah.
There was rumblings, oh, there's going to be one in LA. I think
Yeah,
during
yeah.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I know people who were like, I'm stocking up.
I would just go to the trucker rally and do the horn honking thing and get them to honk their horns.
They would love that.
Exactly. That's how you show your support. Well, man, it makes me want to start a canned soup company because can you imagine the margins on that shit? But real fast, the reason why I was surprised is because I would have thought that Campbell's would be owned by a big conglomerate and not just a standalone thing.
Oh, see, now that
That's
checks
what I
out.
meant to say.
I wish you said that 7 minutes ago.
Yeah, me too.
When I asked you why.
Well,
Instead of just
we
being
got
like-
sidetracked.
You ever seen Gene Simmons tweet?
About soup. Anywho, so BOFA, B of A, our favorite bank, it's not at all. I don't bank with them. But they think that the inflation shock, that basically they think that we've had peak inflation, peak COVID, peak China woes, just peak everything, peak bond yields, peak U.S. dollar. But they think that despite all of that, the market shock that's coming is a recession shock, which they think is just beginning, and then also an unemployment shock they think is going to come next year. So they think it's a reason to sell the rally and not chase it higher. Who the fuck knows, man? That's the point. Who the fuck knows?
Is that the point? I feel like the point is, you know.
Oh, I mean, I do, but I can't tell you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because then I'd get in trouble.
Steve would be pissed.
Yeah, Steve would be like, you can't say that, dude. You got to shut the fuck up. He cusses at me. You hear about TikTok?
Tell me.
The Texas governor, that guy in the wheelchair? He's in
Don't call him that.
Well, no, but I can't remember his name.
Abbott.
Yeah.
Governor Abbott.
Yeah. He, is it electric?
I don't know, Ben.
It's just that. Jeez. Looking at me like I'm crazy or something.
You're just a little kid. Like, you just refer to people as their physical traits.
No, not always.
Mommy, the man in the wheelchair. Mommy.
No, a child would say, "What's wrong with him? Why doesn't his legs work or something?" And I'm smarter than that.
Yeah, but you also you said the governor of Texas, and it's like, okay, that's enough. And then you're like, the guy in the wheelchair.
Because I'm trying to make you feel uncomfortable.
Oh,
Because that's
okay.
where the show works, is where you're just on the brink of
But then you
discomfort.
ask me why I'm uncomfortable. And
Well-
I go, because you talk like a child.
Right. Yeah, well, okay, then I won't talk like a child.
No,
I'll
go
talk
for
like-
it.
No, I'll be...
But if you're going to ask me, I'll tell you.
So, the wheelchair governor.
There you go. Now that's how it...
Luke's got to laugh. He banned TikTok, this man. He's on one. He banned TikTok on state-issued devices, and he's calling for legislation to make
I will say
permanent.
this is one of the few conservative things I'm all for.
So you think that TikTok... expand on that, please.
It's fully personal.
Oh. Oh.
TikTok, I can't go on it because I tried it during the pandemic. I was like, this is crack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very addicted to it.
Mhm.
I'm scrolling for my screen time thing jumped through the roof.
How many hours a day? 4?
No, I'm at like 4 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
So it was horrible. And not only that, the algorithm picks up on the things that you interact with the most, right?
Mhm.
It's very good at that. People are always saying, "Oh, my algorithm knows exactly what I want." So it's great. But I get attracted to things I hate, not
Yeah.
things I like.
I get
And
that.
so I scroll and I go, "Look at this motherfucker." And then I go to his page
Mhm.
and I look at every one of them and I go, and I send one to my friend and I go, "Can you believe this motherfucker?" And then
Damn.
my feed,
Toxic Emil.
oh, someone sent me a podcast from someone. I went on their YouTube just to see what it was all about. I scrolled through maybe 7 episodes of people I was like, wow, I like that comedian, and then I found the one guy I watched the whole thing.
Oh.
But
Interesting.
I just get fixated on,
Yeah.
and then I texted Phil the entire time and I go, he just said this.
Damn, you got a huge phone that you lay down and type like that on it? What kind of phone? What do you got? iPad?
Use your head.
Is it a Linux?
Use your head. Why was I typing?
You had the iPad.
No.
Laptop computer.
Yep,
Yeah,
iMessage.
laptop computer.
So, fuck. But now everyone is on TikTok. It feels like everyone's watching a TV show I'm not watching.
Uh-huh.
There's this whole reality going on without me. So I say ban it. When Trump was talking about it, I said do it. Let it rip.
See, I'd like to ban it for a different reason. I think that it's poisoning the minds of America's youth.
Good.
I think that it's making our
Whatever
children...
it takes.
Not only our children, but our adults, but I think it's making them more distracted and more depressed than ever before in history. And for that matter, also Instagrams, Facebooks, face pages.
Oh yeah, I mean
Twitter.
that's
It's all bad.
yeah.
It's all bad
Remember
shit.
when it was just probably within the last year they hauled Instagram's corporate people in and questioned them about
Yeah.
young women's mental health due to Instagram
and young men,
all that.
and young men,
And young men too.
and young men. They play these games. The algorithm makes them question their manhood.
So you also want them to?
Yes, I think that it's terrible.
Are
and
you
I love
addicted,
it at the same
Are you
time.
addicted to it?
Not as much as I was before. When the algorithm, when I first got, excuse me for my voice. When I first got TikTok, it was trying to figure me out. And it was showing me three things.
Hey, what kind of stuff do you like?
It was showing me three things.
Hey, big boy.
And maybe it was because
you
it was
like
at night.
planes, don't you little freak?
No. It did learn that eventually. But it was showing me ghost videos. It was showing me really graphic pimple popping videos.
And hot
then
chicks.
girls with their boobs just going, oh, whoops.
And then
I'm wearing something baggy and now I'm going to snap my fingers and, whoa, where'd those come from?
and then it really figured you out, and it was like, okay, we're going planes, breastfeeding.
The breastfeeding was more of a comedy thing. I think because so many people comment and go, whoa, what the fuck is this? This is wild.
Yeah.
And it's not sexual. And now I don't even know what the fuck it gives me. I don't like looking at it. But you put in this.
I also didn't know. I thought it was kind of a rumor. Remember when someone was telling us that in China it pumps out educational stuff to kids? It pumps out videos from astronauts and engineers and
I believe it.
scientists and
Good shit.
teachers and professors, whoever.
Yo.
And in America, it pumps out
Crap.
influencers and morons and
Just like
prank videos. But I saw something on CBS where they were talking about how it's actually true.
Yeah. So that's ripe for competition. Hey,
I mean, that's the smartest thing. Just fully poison our youth said.
we should make something called Rick Rock.
Rick Rock?
Yeah, it's like
And
the
it's all
cool. It's the cool one that's like positive shit.
No one would use it.
Positive vibes. That's the slogan. Positive vibes.
It'd be like
Rick Rock.
you could either
RICKROK.
smoke crack over here, and everyone's like, "Yeah, crack rocks. We love crack."
Yeah. Or you could eat
have
a vegetables.
And they're like, "Fuck you. We
Yeah.
don't want your shit ass
Oh,
vegetables."
but yeah, it's vegetables. But Emil, what if I told you we're gonna dip them in peanut butter?
Fuck you. I want to smoke crack.
It's Skippy.
I want to smoke crack with my friends.
Crack probably does rock.
You never smoke crack?
That's a pun right there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It does rock. Fuck yeah. Hey, gang, we want to take a quick break to thank another sponsor of today's episode, Shopify. You know, Emil, can we talk about something for a
Please.
second? I want to talk about notifications. Bing, bing, boole, 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 billy-doo, billy-doo. I'm sick of these things. I'm tired of them. Who actually leaves those dang sounds on anymore? Oh, besides that kind.
Oh, that's my
the
favorite
sound
one.
of another sale on Shopify, the all-in-one commerce platform to start, run, and grow your business.
Shopify makes it simple to sell to anyone from anywhere. Whether your thing is vintage teas or recipes for ghee, start selling with Shopify and join the platform for simplifying commerce for millions of your favorite businesses worldwide.
With Shopify, you'll create an online store in your vibe. You'll discover new customers and grow the following that keeps them coming back. Shopify has all the sales channels sorted so your business keeps growing, from an in-person POS system to an all-in-one e-commerce platform, even across social media platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.
And thanks to 24/7 support and free libraries full of educational content, Shopify's got you every step of the way. It's how every minute new sellers around the world make their first sale with Shopify, and you will too.
Shopify makes selling simple so you can put yourself and your ideas out there. Whether your thing is making ebooks or earrings, Shopify makes your success possible. When you're ready to launch your thing into the spotlight, do it with Shopify, you dingus. The commerce platform that backs millions of businesses down the street and around the globe. Go on, try Shopify for free and start selling anywhere. This is Possibility, powered by Shopify.
Sign up for a free trial at shopify.com/trill. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/trill to start selling online today. Shopify.com/trill.
This is some huge shit.
You good?
Yeah.
What happened?
Hurts.
Hurts rent a car. Hurts donut. Hurts does it does hurt. This one's bad.
Yeah.
Okay? So Hertz is going to pay $168 million to customers accused of auto theft. Why would they pay them? Why are they settling with them if they're accused of auto theft?
Yeah, why would they? What happened?
So
Why would they do
the
that?
rental car company Hertz Global Holdings announced on Monday that it would pay about $168 million to settle disputes with hundreds of customers who claim they were falsely accused of vehicle theft.
Could have been me.
This is wild. You gotta hear about some of these. The company, which filed for bankruptcy in 2020, occasionally recorded certain vehicles as stolen, even after customers had extended and paid for their rental periods, sometimes leading to frightening run-ins with the authorities and even jail time, according to lawsuits filed on behalf of the customers across the country. And so this is the New York Times. They've got a few instances here. The allegations reported last year by CBS News and detailed in court documents include ones from customers who say they were arrested at gunpoint, thrown in jail, or prosecuted after the company claimed they had stolen one of its vehicles. According to another lawsuit filed in the same court in 2020, a woman was arrested in April 2019 in Broward County, Florida. After extending and paying for her Hertz rental car, she spent 37 days in jail.
Jeez Louise.
Where she was separated from her fiancé and 2 children, missed her nursing school graduation, and discovered she was pregnant.
Didn't she miscarry too? There was a woman who suffered a miscarriage, I think, also
Jesus
because they were
Christ.
putting it. But what I don't understand is because there was a guy on Twitter who said that they were doing this as some kind of arbitrage, but I didn't understand. He was basically claiming that they were doing it to like pocket some extra nickels, but I didn't understand or glean any of that from the article.
So, yeah, and this is the last one. In another instance, a man who turned himself in to authorities in Gwinnett County, Georgia in 2018 after learning there was a warrant for his arrest on charges that he stole a Hertz car had actually paid for and returned the vehicle, according to court records. After missing a hearing date, he was arrested again and jailed for 6.5 months.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking
How
wild.
the fuck does that happen?
The best part is they're getting away with
Oh, well, wait. Wasn't that the guy who like missed a hearing and then he was jailed?
Yeah, I said after missing a hearing.
Oh, you said it so fast I didn't hear it. But wait, I don't understand why they would. Like, why that? Did Hertz do it to get the insurance?
Yeah, I think
claims?
they're collecting insurance claims, and they are, they're for cars that haven't been returned.
I think
But
it was.
even when they're paid for,
I think it was also just plain straight up negligence on their part.
they just go, who cares? We'll just call it stolen.
Yeah, because they
Sometimes
couldn't
they're
find
sitting
it
on
or-
other lots.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they just blame the customer and go, we'll just file it stolen insurance.
you know, just once I would like a corporation to do me wrong, personally, so
Why?
that I could then
Sounds
sue
pretty
them.
horrible. You want to sit in jail for 6 months?
I would sit in jail for 6 months to collect a nice paycheck. Be an experience.
No, you wouldn't.
6 months in a. I'll do 1 month. How about 1 week?
You wouldn't last a day.
No, you're right, but
My man didn't have
my butt fissure would open again.
an AC in his car for
Oh,
45
God,
minutes.
Don't remind me. That shit sucked. I was so mad. You remember? I was steaming.
It was a horrible experience for me.
Why? Because it was hot?
No, because you wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah. Well, because the vibes were off, dude.
The vibes were off because you were making them terrible.
Because it was hot. It was like 100 degrees.
You know who it would be the worst for? Whoever you're stuck in the cell with. Oh, it's so warm in here.
Yeah.
The food's terrible. I can't sleep on this bed. They would kill you.
I wouldn't do that. I'd be... Listen.
They would kill you.
You think that I know that you think the way that you think about me, but when I am in a situation that's difficult, I hunker down and I buck up and I take it. I do.
But okay, so a
A
situation.
mild inconvenience such as having my car AC, yeah, I go fucking dummy.
Okay,
on
so
it.
you go ape shit over mild inconveniences.
but when
it's
Yeah, if I'm camping or something, or I gotta really be, I handle it. I handle my business. Great. Yeah, I can totally handle it.
why not just transfer that to mild inconveniences? I've been on walks with you where you're like, this is so far.
Well, because that's life, man. You got to complain about shit from time to time. You got to let God know that he fucked up.
Complain about being in jail, my man.
Yeah, well, I would complain to Hertz and they would pay me out. I would love to spill hot coffee on my dick.
Dude, be
It's going
careful.
to end the sentence
Be
there.
careful what you wish for.
Why? Do you think I'm going to spill hot coffee on my dick?
I don't know.
Something could happen. Or, like I'm one of these personal injury attorneys. Maybe some guy in a
Because like that coffee thing.
yeah,
Remember
burned.
that lady who's
Yeah, it scalded her.
right? A lot of people think she was overreacting and being a baby and just trying to milk a corporation for money.
Mm-hmm. It truly was.
Yeah, the temperature they were keeping that coffee at was so high.
It was like 200 degrees.
Right. And she had 3rd-degree burns, or whatever the worst one is. 1st degree, 3rd, I don't know.
3rd is the worst.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit was all fucked up.
That's fucked up, dude. And she got a fat payout. I bet she's pumped now.
Yeah, these are not very fat payouts. And the worst thing is, on Monday, Hertz said it believed it would recover a meaningful portion of the settlement amount from its insurance carriers, and that the $168 million would be paid by the end of the year.
Oh, these fucking people, man.
They always get off. And
and their new slogan is "Let's go." I hate that shit. Let's go.
That's what you're pissed about?
Yeah, that too. And Tom Brady is their guy because he loves being, hey, I'm young. Let's go. Shut the fuck up, Tom.
I feel like you're missing the point of the story, but
what's the point?
But it is annoying that they have that new slogan.
Yeah, it's gamer talk.
No, it's just I guess they reached out to the CEO, the new CEO.
Mm-hmm.
He said, things are going to be different. My intention is to lead a company that puts the customer first. In resolving these claims, we are holding ourselves to that objective. He said, adding that the company would not always be perfect.
We are only going to call the cops on certain minorities, okay?
That's what's
not every single one.
Look, guys, we can't be perfect, all right? Some people got jailed.
Yeah.
That just comes with the territory. You're taking a risk when you rent a car.
Yeah, that's called being a corporation.
You want to go on vacation? You're going to have a nice family vacation in Hawaii? You might spend the whole time in jail. Okay?
Or you might end up like that family in Mexico that got carbon monoxide poisoning and they all died.
That was in their Airbnb, though. It
was? I thought it was a hotel.
Okay, regardless, but
yeah, still, that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't. You're making huge leaps. I'm not.
It's not that big of a leap. It's a risk you take going on vacation.
Sure.
Or staying in an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Wild. Man, you know what guy has me absolutely fucking, speaking of cars, has me gassed up? This other thing, this CVS.
Yeah, this one's weird. It's not as bad. It's just kind of sketchy.
I think that it's fucking terrible. I think that it's super bad.
Do you really?
And it pisses me right the fuck off, man.
I can't tell where. It seems misleading at best. So basically, CVS, I'm sure anyone who's shopped there has seen that when you check out, the little, what are those things called? Point of service machines.
Yeah.
Says, would you like to add extra onto your bill, and it'll go to
the American Diabetes Association.
Yeah. And you go, oh God, now I gotta feel guilty about this too.
Yeah.
And so you add some money.
Hey fucker, do you want to add a little money? Hey fucker, come on, give us some.
And basically what happened was CVS pledged $10 million.
$10 million?
$10 million to the American Diabetes Association. And they said, we'll ask our customers if they want to help fill that pledge. Anything left over, we'll cover the rest.
Right.
And so they've been doing this without telling you, oh, hey, we're going to do it anyway. We're going to give them $10 million.
Yeah.
We made the pledge, but would you like to cover it for us?
Yeah.
And so now they're getting sued because people are saying this is completely misleading.
They would
I don't
have
want to be a part of your...
They would have you think that the money you're donating goes straight into the hands of some poor diabetic. Poor diabetic.
It does eventually go to the ADA. But
No.
Yeah,
it went from CVS did it for the tax write-off. They donated $10 million for the tax write-off.
And now they're getting reimbursed.
Yes, by the customer. So that money isn't directly going to them. It is going into the coffers of CVS. They're getting the tax write-off off the backs of you and I.
Yeah, but either way, they were going to make that donation.
Right. But you're not. That's the thing.
Right. They're coercing me into doing it.
Yeah.
But either way, they were going to do it.
What would be cool is if they donated the $10 million and they had you also donate, and they would pass that along instead of being like, "We're going to get the tax."
They should have matched the $10 million. Up to $10 million, we'll match your donation.
That's exactly right.
But they didn't tell them. Yeah.
CVS stands for cheap
fucking suckers.
Cheap fucking suckers.
Cheap fox suckers.
Cheap fox suckers.
Cock vein suckers.
Yeah, cock vein suckers. Yeah, that's right. CVS, cock suckers. Walgreens is my shit now. Hello, everyone. We want to take a quick break to thank yet another sponsor of today's episode, True Classic. Gang, we've said it before. You know it. You see it lurking in your calendar. The holidays are almost here, and there's plenty of t-shirt cheer to go around thanks to our sponsor, True Classic Tees. Fellas, we've got the perfect gift for your wish list. True Classic tees are a gift for you, for her, and a great present for any guy in your life. True Classic is on a mission to maximize men's confidence by making them look good. And trust me when I say that this is a gift that the ladies will appreciate too.
I don't know anyone who doesn't appreciate the perfect t-shirt.
Oh.
Right? True Classic has already helped over 2 million men look great in their tees, and now you can save big while you do it. All right? Get 25% off True Classic with my exclusive link, trueclassic.com/trill. And the discount does not stop there. You'll save even more during their site-wide sale. Support our show and check them out at trueclassic.com/trill.
You may be one of those fellas out there, you're rocking a Santa bod. You know what I'm talking about, boyo. True Classics might be the Christmas miracle you've been waiting for, if that's the case. Almost all men's t-shirts are designed to look good to certain body types, right? Well, True Classics team designed t-shirts to make the fellas of all sizes out there feel confident in their clothing.
Look, fellas, I've been there. I've been on the search for the perfect t-shirt my whole life.
You don't shut up about it.
I don't shut up about it, but I finally found it, and now I won't shut up about this, all right? True Classic t-shirts, they fit snug everywhere but the torso, which is great for working out. Now I don't deal with baggy clothes at the gym, and I can focus on working out and my gains, baby. I don't want anything getting in the way of my gains. These tees taper off towards the bottom, but they fit tight around the chest and shoulders. This is a desirable look that can be achieved by every body type.
True Classic makes for the perfect gift or stocking stuffer for all men in your life. And right now you can get 25% off. 25% off at trueclassic.com/trill. You get free shipping included on purchases over $100. That's 25% off at trueclassic.com/trill. Santa won't be the only one slaying thanks to True Classic. Man, have you been inside of a Rite Aid recently?
A what?
A Rite Aid.
You said Rite Aid.
Yeah, Rite Aid. Rite Aid.
Yeah, okay.
What? Is this some kind of regional shit?
No. What happens at Rite Aid? I never see that.
Rite Aid sucks ass. All drugstores suck ass. We should start. Okay, we're gonna start a canned soup company, and we're gonna start a drugstore that does it right. Because that shit is depressing. We don't need all the frilly extra shit. We just need candy, like Gatorade, and get your prescriptions filled. Boom, done.
Yeah. CVS's are all right.
And we gotta have like Hooters waitresses.
Okay, now they're the pharmacists.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, no, I'm just
You're just-
making myself
You're just
laugh.
thinking about the Hooters waitresses
Yeah.
filling your prescription.
Well, because I'm thinking of what this chain would be called. What should it be called?
You
Help me here. Brainstorm with me, dude. Come on. If we're gonna start a competitor for CVS and Rite Aid,
I don't know if I want to.
we only play hip hop or like '90s R&B.
Okay.
Because otherwise, hearing Goo Goo Dolls faintly in a Rite Aid and they've got their shitty lighting and their gray linoleum floors just makes me want to fucking kill myself.
I'm calling it Hooters.
Boobers, dude.
No. That's for when you.
You're gonna call it Hooters?
Boober is when you order a topless Uber.
That's right. No, it's a girl who comes over and you honk her boobs and that's it.
No.
It's not a girl who drives.
You know what's weird when you see those vans in LA that are for topless
Maids.
Yeah, what a bleak.
Yeah, who would do that?
You didn't do it.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. Because I'd be like, you missed a spot. I'd be unconcerned. You can put your shirt on. I just ordered this because it's a cheap maid service.
It probably isn't cheap.
No, it's probably very expensive. I wouldn't know, but it probably is. We should start our drugstore. I've got it. Our drugstore. You know how Haagen-Dazs isn't a real, it's just nonsense. It doesn't mean anything. But that's part of their brilliant marketing is because you think, oh, it's some exotic Scandinavian ice cream, right? That's the truth behind Haagen-Dazs. It's not.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We call the drugstore Hooters, but with a U with umlauts over it. So you think, oh, it's this new
Hooters. That sounds so
They're
Scandinavian.
bringing it over from
It's like
Scandinavia. It's efficient and it's top quality. Plus,
And then you get in there, it's just topless girls throwing bottles of Advil at you. You're like, the Scandinavians are insane.
you need your Lexapro? Here you go.
Yeah.
Take it.
All right, perfect. I'm in.
Okay. Hey, you know, speaking of other companies that start with a C, not Campbell's. Checkers.
The fast food restaurant.
Dude,
Chili's.
we live in California. We don't have Checkers.
There's not Checkers here?
I don't think so.
Oh.
If there is, it's probably out in the valley or something where all the freaks are. Rallies. Thank you. Was that a ghost? Did you hear that? Huh? What?
Maybe it's one of our... I wonder if we'll get 3 ghosts for Christmas.
Oh,
you won't because of...
Yeah, I can't see them.
Yeah.
It's because I haven't accepted
I do feel
Jesus
bad
as my
that-
Lord and Savior yet.
Jewish people don't get to learn all the lessons at Christmas from their...
Dude, I grew up watching all the same shit that you did.
But the ghosts don't come to you.
No, they don't. They come on.
We have ghosts come every year.
Yeah.
And they go, this is why you fuck up all your personal relationships. And you go, oh my God, again, I'm going to have to relive all these.
Yeah. And I'm just there on TikTok going, boobs, boobs,
Plain.
pimples, plain. Anyway, there's
It was Carvana.
It was Carvana. Carvana done fucked the pooch, and they are collapsing before our very eyes. So if you're out there and you're thinking about buying a used car, maybe wait like I'm doing, because I want to buy a Subi, and I think that it might be close to reckoning time where they're going to actually have to mark their cars to market, meaning they have their prices still so high, but they likely cannot afford to keep doing so. Their stock, if you go, let's go max. We're looking at a chart for there. That stock went from in 2020. Well, when it IPO'd, it was like $11 or something like that in 2017. And in Jesus Christ, man, this COVID, this stock rallied from, what was the COVID low? It was like $10, I think. If you go a little more, let's just call it $30. It went from $30 to nearly $400 just about a year ago. It peaked in August of 2021 at about $360. Guess what it's at now? You already know, but guess.
But like, guess in what way? Do you want me to just say it?
Just pretend. They don't
Is
know.
it
They don't
at
know. They don't know.
$6?
No, it's at $4.50. $4.50. They're not even $1 billion company anymore, which is wild. They're at sporting an $855 million valuation.
It's down more than 98%
Yeah.
year to date. I have to say, this is one that shot up where I'm thinking this kind of makes sense. It feels like a much easier way to buy cars, especially during a pandemic.
You mean the part,
business model,
the part where they deliver it to you, or the fucking vending machine?
Not the vending machine.
Yeah, me too. That's stupid.
I know people
shit.
who have used. I don't know what the vending machine. It's just a marketing thing.
Yeah.
You don't actually go to the vending machine and put in like $30,000.
Right. That's yeah. I think you buy it and they give you a big token and it's supposed to be
Are you serious?
fun. Yeah, and you put it in and go, oh my God, it's like a big.
Oh, because people I know who have they just drive it to you
Right.
or tow it.
Yeah.
I tried to sell them my car. It was a fucking mess.
Yeah. The fuck was that sound?
That was weird. It was another Christmas ghost.
Oh man, a Hanukkah ghost would. I don't know.
I also know friends who have bought cars from them, and it was also a mess.
Really?
I only tried selling, but they were very upset with the process.
Was it just painful?
Yeah, you know how a dealer takes care of pretty much everything for you.
Sure.
You don't have to go wait at the DMV. You don't have to go do all. It was all of that kind of stuff that they said that was going to be taken care of was not taken care of.
Interesting.
They waited forever for plates. Everything was all fucked up. They ended up going back and forth at the DMV so many times. And it was funny. What is their slogan? Their slogan is something.
Let's go.
No, it's let us make. I can't remember it. It's like let us make life easier. And I remember saying it to them on the phone when they were fucking up buying my car, because I was like, your slogan is about making my life easier. You're making my life so fucking difficult.
Sounds like instead of Carvana, it was a real catastrophe.
Very good.
Thank you.
I would say that's right.
Yeah.
Also,
I nailed
when I sold my car, it was that peak where everyone was looking for a used car.
Yeah.
Literally, my neighbor saw me drive my new car home, and he said, "I know someone who'll take your old car."
Damn.
And I said, "Give him my number."
How much did you sell it for?
It was, I think I sold it for $3,000, and I bought it for $4,000.
Damn.
Which is crazy. I bought it in 2016 for $4,000, and then put another 80,000 miles on it, and then I sold it for $3,000.
I am going to be selling my 1989 Volvo with
Yeah, we know.
272,000 mials on it, and I would advertise it here, but I know that I'm just going to get a bunch of dipshits who think it's funny to make these nuts jokes in my DMs.
We just said how good it is that no one bought your car.
Yeah, but I would still sell it to someone who was genuinely interested and was like, yeah, I can fix it myself. Like someone there's Volvo enthusiasts out there, and there's handy kids there's probably some enterprising 20-year-old out there who knows their way around a garage and could I just want to give it a good home or blow it up. David Dobrik, hit me up, blow up my car. Please, sir. Or Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, man, those Mr. Beast videos are getting more and more dystopian. We got 100 people to starve themselves for as long as possible for the chance to win $1.
No.
These people are emaciating themselves. It's crazy. Wow.
Literally, the last one I saw was him walking up. He walked up to two people. First was, will you take $100 to go to France and buy me baguettes?
Oh, yeah.
And she said no. And then I think the next person was like, will you take $500 to... And then he sent him there.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah.
Let him pick up some baguettes. And then when he came back, he just handed him a big stack of cash.
Yeah. I kind of want to kidnap
Mr.
Beast and do a video where I keep Mr. Beast in an ice box for 24 hours, and if he doesn't piss or shit himself, I'm gonna let him go. If he does, he's got to stay for another 24 hours.
Okay.
Someone should. I'm saying this jokingly, but I wonder if anyone. Did you ever see the movie The Fan? With Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro?
Yeah, Robert De Niro
kidnaps his kid. Wesley Snipes is a baseball player. Yeah. And Robert De Niro is a big fan of his. And he kidnaps his child.
You better hit a home run.
You better hit a home run. I'm going to kidnap your son.
Wesley, I've been watching.
That's very good. I'm going to kidnap your son. I swear to God.
I want you guys to win the pennant this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so
I've been watching a lot of Raging Bull clips for some reason.
Raging Buell?
Raging Bull?
Raging Buell, I think is how it's pronounced.
Anyway. What else?
What else we got?
Oh, I did want to give everyone an update just because we covered it on the show with a lot of glee.
What?
Student loans, big time pause. All right?
Oh, yeah. 9. What is it?
Well, so, no, I mean, that's just another thing. But when this happened, I didn't want to be a downer, but I was shocked because... So there was a lot of activists who were basically calling out that Joe Biden did have this authority, and they were pointing to the Higher Education Act of 1965. They said it's right here. The Department of Education has all the power to quit collecting this money. They have full control over this. And they said, Joe Biden, you can direct your Department of Education to do this right now. Mm-hmm. When he did it, people were pointing out that he used, I believe it's called the HEROES Act of 2003. Which said that he could, when there's a national emergency, he's using the pandemic as a national emergency, he would have the ability to stop collecting student loans.
Right.
And everyone was going, but why did he use that? It's so much flimsier, right?
Oh, to be challenged by the...
Yeah. And so there have been a ton of court cases. A lot of them got thrown out due to no standing, but there are at least two one in Texas, where it's some woman is suing because I think her loans were private and she's not included. And then there's another one where it's 6 states. Can't remember all of them. Arkansas. It's North Carolina or South Carolina. It's states you would probably guess if you probably took. And these are going to be heard by the Supreme Court in February.
Wow.
So we're going to see what happens. Good news, silver lining, if all of your debt wasn't going to get wiped out and your payments were going to resume in January, they're not going to resume in January.
Oh, they're putting them on hold until this gets resolved?
They're back on pause. He said either, I believe, June 30th or until it's resolved.
That's cool. Does that include you?
Yeah. My payments were going to start again in January.
That's cool, man.
And now they won't.
Congratulations.
But it could also mean that it doesn't go through at all. So, I mean, but there is the possibility that a lot of people are asking him to, reassert this authority. Mm-hmm. So he may resume the program under his authority under the 1965.
And a bunch of people out there
Higher Education Act.
A bunch of people think that this would hurt inflation more by essentially giving people that money, even though it's not. It's just not.
People
they're
haven't
not
paid
spending.
this for 3 years.
Right.
People have not been paying this for 3 years.
Yeah. Good point. It's if there was any inflationary effect, it's already been felt. Cocksucker.
But
You motherfucker. We're at the end of the show where we can cuss more.
yeah. But it's really a shame. When this happened, I said there's no way that Joe Biden will step on his dick here.
Yeah.
And it looks
His
like
long pendulous penis.
it looks like we're seeing him step on his dick.
Yeah. Oh no, I thought I felt something. Yeah, 9 million student loan borrowers got an email
in
in fucking November with the wrong cocksucker.
It's not the hugest deal. They're correcting this, but yes. And of course, we got to privatize everything. Accenture is handling it. They're the private contractor handling the emails for the Department of Education. They sent out an email that 9 million people were approved. 9 million people were approved for their student loan forgiveness when they actually weren't. They put in the wrong headline, the wrong subject line.
What if your email?
Correct it.
What if you accidentally lost it in spam or something? Or what if you deleted your fucking email?
What email?
Like your whole email address, so they couldn't even contact you anymore via email. Would they send it by mail? How long would they give it before?
Oh, well, that's why they're urging everyone. That's why I was saying too when it got announced, fill out your form. I texted everyone I knew. I think it was literally 1 page. It took 2 seconds, but you just have to get your information to the Department of Education, which sucks. They should have all your information, right? They bought all these loans.
Yeah.
They're servicing them. So they should have it all, but you just have to fill out a form. And I think 26 million people did out of 45.
That's
so there's
not
still
bad.
a good amount of people out there. Well, it's all paused anyway, so we're going to see what happens. But
Man, if that many people voted, if that same percentage of people out there voted, we'd have we'd have a lot more people voting, wouldn't we?
45 million?
No, I mean that percentage. That's almost
half. Yeah. I'll tell you what, this is Joe Biden, his chief of staff, Ron Klain, is talking about Joe Biden is going to announce his bid for presidency in 2024 after the holidays. I really hope he doesn't. I would love it if he stepped down. But
who do you think would and should run in his place on the Democrat side?
I don't know who should. I'm sure Gavin Newsom will throw his hat in the ring.
He said that he wouldn't.
I'm sure Kamala will. Plenty of people have been like, out of respect to Joe, I wouldn't do it.
I don't like
Kamala will do it.
Kamala. It's Kamala.
Kamala.
Show some respect.
I did. I said it.
You said Kamala.
Warren might throw her hat back in the ring.
Oh, Elizabeth Warren, yeah.
What a nightmare. Remember when we were kids and people would say, oh my God, if Bush wins or whatever, I'm leaving the country. It has gotten so... I want to leave the country. 2024 is...
It's going to be fun.
Kanye West, Trump, DeSantis... Who knows what's going to happen with the Democratic primary?
Kanye West, if he runs, would be a good thing.
Why?
It would bifurcate the party. It would be like...
No, it's going to be horrible. Like...
Yeah, it actually wouldn't be good because I'm remembering all the Jew stuff.
Think about how bad it's been, and we're not even there yet.
Yeah.
How many interviews, clips I've seen.
Yeah.
But all that is to say, I think Biden is going to have a hard time. People are pissed about the rail worker thing. He did not stand with them in their contract negotiations. If this student loan thing gets struck down and he doesn't do anything about it, I think
dick is bruised.
I think people are just gonna say, fuck you, I'll stay home.
Yeah. I actually, even though I'm not a huge fan of him, I could see Newsom being a success. And the only reason that comes to the top of my mind is from what they were just saying on the radio on the way over here, is that California is the 4th biggest economy in the world.
Yeah.
Like it goes America, Germany, China, or no, America, China, Germany, and then California, I think. It's wild. And that man oversees it and we still can't get Con Ed to update their power lines, but we got the $90 billion budget surplus.
Are we on Con Ed?
Fucking figure. No, up north. I believe it's Con Ed. Whatever service is up there. I think it is. But
wait, speaking of Kanye, should we do real quick, just a quick there's some
analyzation of his...
Well, I did want to talk about just real quick, because we were talking about when We were in Japan when Elon took over with his fucking sink at Twitter. Let that sink in. So everyone was saying, "Oh my God, this app is fucked. It doesn't work now." And we were going, "It's the same. It's just full of you guys complaining, right? There's no difference. It's just a bunch of people going, Elon sucks. He ruined the app."
Yeah.
But I do have to say, I've noticed it's gotten way worse now, and I'm getting the weirdest things in my feed that I would never interact with, and they often just say, based on your likes. And so I get the Weinstein brothers, Eric and Brett.
Weinstein, yeah.
It's Weinstein?
I think.
I get some guy, Jackson Hinkle. I get Kim.com.
Oh, boy.
I get two weird, I guess they're comedy aggregators, kind of Daily Loud, but it's often just fights and shoplifting videos and No Jumper. But then and I get, End Wokeness. But
End Wokeness?
End, E-N-D,
Yeah.
End Wokeness. But the weirdest thing is I get like trad women being, and they're Bitcoiners. This one is Leia Halpern. Can we pull her up real quick? I have some screenshots from her because it's so bizarre.
Is she single?
I don't know. But she gives me... and this woman, Ayala, who is, I believe, a high-end escort.
Can you send it to Slack? I can't find her.
I ask that because these people are...
You messaged me her this morning. That's who it is. Leia Halpern.
They're either super married or they're really single because nobody wants to date them because they're insane.
But then it's weird stuff. This one is from Ayala. Okay, I genuinely don't get eugenics stigma. Isn't it? Don't let siblings marry or abort a fetus if tests positive for a horrible genetic disease eugenics, which most people seem to support. Am I misunderstanding what people mean by eugenics? Is there a different word I should use?
Oh, okay.
And then the guy under her just goes, eugenics needs a rebrand for sure. And you're like, what is happening?
And you're getting a lot of Elon Musk. That's the big...
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
All Elon Musk. Every Elon Musk tweet ends up in there. But then the weirdest thing to me is this weird trad and eugenics shit. This one too. This is just a guy, Reeves, ghostwriter. Why married men shouldn't be friends with women. This shouldn't be controversial, but it is a thread. And you're like, what's wrong with everyone? And so this Leia Halpern thing, I'm curious if this is why she's getting promoted so much. One of her tweets was just, Elon Musk should have been Person of the Year, not war and money-hungry Zelensky.
He was Person of the Year a couple of years ago.
No, but she's saying this year.
Yeah, I think he was Person of the Year twice in a row, too, or something.
She also said,
I know.
Toxic masculinity greater than beta male feminist.
Okay, well.
Young girls are doomed because they have porn stars like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and the Stallion Woman as role models.
I keep
and then it's just
on
obviously anti-trans. Trans women aren't women, and it's actually deeply offensive to biological women to pretend otherwise. Also, calling biological women cis is further offense. Don't project your reality and labels onto us. We're women. It's just I have no idea why this is now. My feed used to be all just fucking weird lefty
Dua Lipa stuff.
Honestly, a lot of horny stuff too. That's like It's all gone. It's just weird trad women.
Instagram was showing me a bunch of Dua Lipa stuff, and I had to tell it to stop.
Really?
Just like when it was showing me so many Elon Musk memes, and I realized, I can tell it to stop. I had to just find each one with Elon Musk and say, not interested, not interested.
Yeah, I got to hit not interested. The surprising thing is, too, even when they don't go viral, she gets thousands of likes, and I feel like on accounts that have big followings and go viral. I mean, that's
we
crazy.
need it to. You know what Twitter should do?
These are so popular, and it's really shocking to me.
You should have one. You should have one Twitter where you can log in and see everything, and then another Twitter that's just you.
Wait, what does that say? Bitcoin is freedom.
Bitcoin is freedom. CBDCs are slavery. Learn the difference.
Central bank digital coins. Christ.
Okay. Anyway, that's a good place to end the show. If you like this, you're gonna love what happens next, which is After Hours. It's it's what you pay for. You get bonus. We don't talk about this shit. We just talk about whatever we want.
Oh, we're going to talk about going to the Magic Castle. We're going to talk about
the Kiss. We're going to talk about Liver King's apology. We're going to defend our Spotify. I was gonna say Spotio.
Oh yeah, people were dogging our Spotify rap.
Yeah, fuck yourselves. Go fuck you. Nobody's even watching at this point. This is the very tail end of the episode where we cuss and be naughty. So, fuck, shit, fuck. Anyway, that's it. Okay.
We'll see you in After Hours.
This week on After Hours.
You stupid man.
We're doing it wrong, man.
Oh,
We're doing it wrong. We need to get into this.
Oh my God.
Damn, has this guy never heard of ass cancer? Butterdog? I'm calling you out.
Sign up on tmgstudios.tv to watch the full bonus episode.